Hello, welcome to our channel. Please subscribe for more updates as we keep you updated with your favorite celebrities. For nearly 2 decades, Chris Martin's world revolved around school runs, family meals, and the delicate balancing act between being the frontman of one of the world's biggest bands and a dedicated father. Now, with both of his children Apple and Moses grown and carving out their own independent paths, Martin has stepped into a new chapter of life. It's a chapter marked not by the chaos of parenthood, but by a surprising sense of peace, solitude, and quiet joy. Martin has always been known as a thoughtful, almost introspective presence in music, channeling emotions of love, loss, and hope into Coldplay's globally cherished catalog. But behind the fame and stadium anthems, his life was grounded in fatherhood. He often described raising his children as the most important and rewarding role of his life, one that shaped his choices as much as his music. Now, as the rhythm of family life has shifted, Martin finds himself embracing freedom with a calm gratitude. In interviews and casual remarks, Martin has hinted at how much he enjoys the silence of his own space. The singer, who once lived in a bustling household, now cherishes mornings that begin not with the sounds of teenagers rushing out the door, but with stillness. He speaks of walks by the ocean, unhurried breakfasts, and long stretches of time where he can sit at the piano without interruption. It's not loneliness, he emphasizes its solitude. And in that solitude, he's rediscovering parts of himself that had been tucked away during the busy years of child-rearing. For Martin, this stage of life isn't about letting go of fatherhood. It's about redefining it. He remains a deeply present parent, but no longer in the everyday hands-on way that defined their childhood. Now, it's about offering wisdom when asked, showing up when needed, and standing back as Apple and Moses navigate adulthood on their own terms. That space, he admits, allows him to reflect more clearly on the journey they've shared and to focus on his own personal growth with fewer distractions. Music, naturally, continues to be Martin's anchor. But even here, the quiet has seeped in. He has spoken of writing differently these days, with melodies and lyrics that emerge not from the rush of constant activity, but from still moments of reflection. It's as if solitude has deepened his well of creativity, allowing him to explore emotions with a sharper honesty. Some insiders close to the band suggest that Coldplay's recent work carries a sense of intimacy and rawness that mirrors Martin's inner state. Outside of music, Martin has also embraced a gentler pace. Friends describe him as someone who delights in the simple things, reading in the sun, practicing yoga, or enjoying long, meandering conversations with close companions. His quiet joy isn't about grand reinventions, but about living with intention and presence. After years of pouring his energy outward into children, bandmates, fans, he is finally pouring some of it inward, and finding balance in doing so. Of course, the idea of solitude in the world of celebrities often carries misconceptions. For Martin, it's not isolation nor is it retreat. Rather, it's a form of freedom and ability to choose when to engage, when to create, and when to simply be still. He frames it not as a loss of the bustling family dynamic he once knew, but as a natural evolution of life. Children grow, chapters turn, and in the quiet that follows, he has found a softer rhythm that feels right. Chris Martin's quiet joy lies in this truth. Solitude, when embraced rather than resisted, can be healing. It can be a place of renewal, creativity, and clarity. After years of full-time fatherhood, he is now savoring the rare gift of time with himself. And though he may never stop being a dad first at heart, he's allowing himself to fully live in this new phase, one where peace is no longer fleeting, but part of his everyday life.